Hi, welcome to Mindful with Nikki. We're going to talk a bit about happiness or the pursuit for happiness. This is not going to be just one video. I'm going to have to make a few because I want to keep them short. And it's a huge chapter, so I'm going to keep the videos very short. So every time I'm going to talk about something different, but it's all going to be about happiness. So let's start today's episode by asking ourselves the question: am I happy? Okay. Happiness is different for every single person. Happy is different for me, happy is different for you, happy is different for everyone. So the answer to that question, only you know if you're happy and why you're happy, or if you're unhappy and why you're unhappy. There are a few things though that we can do or ask ourselves if we're not happy. If we're happy, then great, good for you. You got this. So if you're not happy, keep watching and let's see if we can work on to try and find happiness. So let's search for our inner happiness. What is happy? What is being happy? Is it having lots of money? Is it having the newest technology stuff, like newest phones and newest computers and biggest house on the block? Or is it materialistic happy? Is it being able to go on vacations, on holidays? Is that what happiness is for you? So what do you think if you had, you would be happy? So I'm unhappy. If I had this, would I be happy? Ask yourself that question too. So let's take a notebook. So we'll take a notebook, take a pen or pencil, and let's write down things that we think would make us happy if we had. Okay? So first I'm going to tell you a few tips. Some things throughout this video that you can try and do that might help you be less unhappy. All right? So one thing, if you do, that you should stop doing is comparing yourself. Comparing can only make you less happy. So I wish I was as tall as, I wish I was as pretty as, I wish I could go on holiday, or if I could go on that holiday that so-and-so went on, I wish I had that job. Any form of comparing myself to somebody else will only result in making me less happy. Is being rich happy? Is being important happy? Many people only see happiness in their future. So I'm working really, really hard. I hate my life. I hate my job. I'm really unhappy. But because I'm working so hard, because I'm earning lots of money, when I reach that target that I've set, then I'll be happy. Or I'm single and I don't have a family, but when I get married and have kids, then I'll be happy. So let's take a step back and think about that. So you're basically only seeing yourself happy in the future. You're not seeing yourself happy now. What about now? Why can't you be happy now? I'm not saying don't set goals. You have to have everybody needs to have a goal. I mean, it's good if you do, good if you don't, but it's great to have a goal. But don't be unhappy until you reach that goal. Like, at least be happy that you're getting there. At least use that as a little leverage of happiness. You know, I'm getting there. So don't forget to be happy along the way. That's something that you can do now, that you can work on now. So not comparing yourself, and being happy while you're reaching your goals. Not just seeing yourself happy in the future, but seeing yourself happy from now until you reach those goals that you've set. Did you know that the richer the cities, the more psychiatrists there are per square foot? Did you know that? So think about that for a minute. So in rich towns, there are more psychiatrists than in poorer towns. Does that not really say something to you if you think about it. So the people that have a lot of money, I'm not saying they're not happy. I'm not patronizing anybody here. If everybody should be and deserves happiness. But some people forget to be happy on the way. They're so engaged in making money and earning success and a better position and getting that job title or car or house or whatever it may be, and they forget to be happy along the way. And these people turn for help to help them find happiness. So think about that for a minute. I actually saw that on a movie, Search for Happiness, and they said that fact, and I thought, oh, that's actually quite, yeah, that's true, you know. And then I thought, well, is it because you've got money to go and visit a psychiatrist, or is it because when you have so much money you're not happy? I'm not saying money doesn't bring happiness. I'm not saying it does. I'm just saying that if you keep thinking that that's what brings happiness, then you will constantly be unhappy. So think about that for a minute. I promised I would keep these episodes really short, so I'm going to leave this episode here for now. But I will be making another one, so a part 2, continuing from here. So you can watch them in phases. You don't have to watch the whole thing in one go, and it'll give you a little bit of a chance to think about some things that we said, maybe jot some notes down, and then come back to watch the next video. So until then, find your happiness.